welcome to another episode of the Brew Podcast. As you can see, I'm here all by myself, and it's hard to do a podcast by myself without Craig being here. But as I mentioned in one of our podcasts, when I was doing a podcast by myself, um, that there's gonna be times like right now that there's gonna be that he's I'm just gonna do it by myself because due to the fact that Craig is actually in the hospital again, and he was doing well for the past 3 months up until 2 days ago. He's been having headaches, and just something was a little off, and we decided together that we will take him over to the ER and to see what's going on with him. And apparently, at the his uh, his kidneys were sort of disturbed, and they're not functioning the way they should be. So they found a little speck in the X-rays or whatever that they're doing, and so hopefully he'll be out this week. He actually wants to be out before Friday because Saturday is his birthday. And, nobody wants to be in the hospital laid up and on their birthdays or any special occasions like Thanksgiving, Christmas, and all that kind of stuff. So, but um, as you can see, I'm in a weird setup right now. In a way, I'm in my bedroom. I'm on top of my bed, and the microphone's mounted on a book on top of blankets. When things like this happen with Craig going into the hospital, I don't spend time in the kitchen. I don't spend time in the living room. I mainly spend time in the bedroom because I could easily bring in the laptop and also do some work on it while I watch a movie on the big screen in the bedroom. And so, but yeah, this is what's been going on, and so hopefully, yeah, I think he's trying to rest um, while he's in the hospital, and I think that's what he needs is a lot of rest. And but I'm sorry that we couldn't be able to do our podcast for the past couple of weeks. We're falling behind a little bit. But my laptop actually crashed. The one that I normally do the podcasting, the one that has more technology on it, more software and all that kind of stuff on it. And after doing a diagnostics scan, it turns out that the hard drive is crashed, so it needs to be replaced. And and it also needs a new battery pack. But I think the battery pack um would could wait for a while until you gather up some more money for it. This is a very busy time of year. Christmas is coming, and you know money's being flushed out somehow because of the Christmas holidays. And but but yeah, like I mean, the 23rd was my birthday, and the 23rd of November, and I did. My aunts took me out. There was four of them, and they took us out down the street to some bar restaurant, and it was nice. And then they went outside and surprised me with a birthday cake. So they brought the cake in, and before I knew it, they started taking pictures. It was like a photography studio, and it's kind of funny. And but but yeah, I've actually bought some clothes for my birthday, and also a new laptop. Actually, this laptop is new, and I'm actually a bit. It's it's not the fastest. Uh, it's not faster than the old computer. It's actually a little bit slower, but it helps me do my podcastings and do whatever work that needs to be done on my laptop, and until I can get the old one fixed up and working again. So, but yeah. So after that, what else? What did we do? Oh, I bought some clothes, and that weekend, um, we were doing a podcasting, and that's when the laptop crashed, and it needed a new hard drive. So, and I was kind of a bit annoyed, but I got the new laptop that to help us continue doing our podcasts until we get the old one fixed up. So, I got better software on the other computer. So, but um, but at least we're back up and running again with the new laptop. So anyways, um, so what else has been going on? Then the following week, which was last week, it was we did a podcasting, and it just suddenly something happened, and it stopped recording, and which means we normally do our we first did our live shows on YouTube, and then we decided to uh, do the live shows on Twitch, and then uh, put together the podcast and then post them onto YouTube. Now, what we're going to be doing is that we're not going to be doing any more live shows for now, and then just do our recordings. Um, it's just that the last week's podcast, and it wasn't we weren't all there. We were scattered, sort of thing. So, but but yeah, I so now this has happened with Craig, and here I am doing a podcasting again. So, Christmas is coming, and as we all know, that it's always been the busiest time of year, and apparently what we're going to be doing for Christmas is go over to one of my aunt's house over in Derry in Northern Ireland and spend time with the family there, since our families are back in the U.S. And so it's it should be nice. We did this last year. It was fun, and I just hope that he gets out soon and doesn't have to go back in there, during Christmas time, and then everything would be all sh- shot to hell or whatever. But New Year's is coming up, so I'm hoping that it'll be a new year, uh, new things, uh, to better for Craig, and all that kind of good stuff. So I just want 2018 to be over, and cause it's really stressful, frustrating, and it's draining. It's I'm tired. I'm tired of going back and forth to hospitals, going back and forth to Galway, where he has to sometimes transfer down there because you got the specialists down in Galway that they don't have here in Letterkenny in County Donegal. So, but so I'm really hoping that I just want this year to be. I just want this year to end. And it's going to be. Hopefully, it will. Hopefully that it will be a good um, New Year's. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing for New Year's. we'll probably go to my friend's house, um, which isn't too far from here. We do have to take uh, a 20-minute cab ride, to her house, but um, we were supposed to go over there tonight and help her decorate the house, and it just didn't happen. Craig was in the hospital and all that kind of stuff. So, but hopefully next week we could do something. So, I'm so that's what we're going to be doing. Where we are going to spend time with my aunt's house, and but I let the family know, my aunts know what's going on with Craig, and they're pretty much concerning about it. And I have this hat on, because it's my head's a little cold. This room's actually cold, and I even have the portable heater on. So, uh, but yeah, we've been trying to figure out what to get the ants something, because they got us something last year, and we just didn't have the money for it. So and Thursday, oh not Thursday, when he was when he was admitted to the hospital on Thursday, he wanted we supposed to have a viewing of a house uh, yesterday, and he says, "I want you to go down there. I trust your judgment, and we'll just work around that." But after me having an endless night thinking, I thought that I'll just pass up on it, let the leasing agent know that something suddenly happened, and if they could be able to reschedule the viewing for the house, that would be great. Um, so I got a response from them, and they says that uh, if the viewing of the house is unsuccessful, I will let you guys know. Fair enough. And I think it's going down a little bit. Okay. So we'll see what happens. I mean, if it's unsuccessful, we could still get the house somehow. We just gotta review it first, which I should have done, but I just felt that it wasn't the time for me to view it. I'd rather wait till after Tuesday, uh, where um, we know that we have the money to put down the deposit. Because as we all know, Christmas is coming, and everything is just being really tight, and tight on money, and it's kind of it's frustrating me, and it's but yeah, it's so I do like the house, and it's closer to Derry, where my aunts are. The only downfall of it is that we have to take a cab into Derry, take the bus to Letterkenny to the hospital if he's not feeling the best. And since we are in Letterkenny, it's only a 5-minute drive down to the hospital. So I have to think about that too. And but we'll see what happens. I mean, I do like the house very much. Even though I haven't viewed it yet, I saw the pictures, and they're nice. It's a nice house, and but I mean, I'm sure that the ants will come see us more often than Letterkenny because I don't think that they like Letterkenny at all. Um, because it's further away. It's like about a 30-minute drive. It depends on where in Derry they are. I'm in, I'm assuming that where one of my aunts are that she comes here every so often. It takes her 45 minutes to get to Letterkenny or to the house or to here this apartment. And so yeah, so I'll let them know what's going on and all that kind of stuff. So but we'll see what happens for next week. And my legs are cramping. So what else is going on? We did get Craig a what did he call them? It's like one of those speaker sticks that you sit below the TV for his birthday. So it's something that he wanted. Um, so he got his wish, and I'm actually hoping that he gets out because we could probably do something then. Uh, he actually wants to go to a bar, get a Long Island iced tea, hang out, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen because he's in a walker. I mean, if he gets out, he might need to be in the wheelchair, and because the legs is not strong enough, and I think that I'm gonna ask him if he's doing any walking uh, in the hospital rather than sitting around because I think it will be good for him, and but but we'll see what happens. I've just I haven't even checked the Brew Podcast email address, the emails, and to see if there's any questions on there or not. But I should check it in a couple of days' time and write them down if there's any questions or anything like that, and I will probably go on for another podcasting by myself probably if he doesn't get up next weekend, and we'll just see how things flow. It's I mean, let's face it. I mean, he did have a rough year, and I know he's very drained, and I am trying not to be emotional about it right now because I could feel the tears in the back of me, and I just want him to be better, and so I think that it's best for him to um where he's at, where he could be able to heal, and I think that's very important. And let's see what else is going on. Actually, I think that's about it. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, I guess that's everything for this podcast. I'm sorry it's very short. But as I mentioned before in one of my podcasts, is that when you do a one show person podcast, it kind of bores you, and it's not as fun as you have somebody with you to do the podcasting with. You can be able to talk to and all that kind of good stuff, and laugh, share feelings and all that kind of stuff. So, um, but anyways, I want to thank you all for watching. Please feel free to make any comments below. If you have any questions, leave the comments below, or write to the Brew Podcast at gmail.com, and we'll write down your questions and uh, talk about it in the next podcast. So you guys take care and enjoy your weekend, or the rest of the weekend actually. And it's cold out there, so stay warm, be safe driving, and all that kind of good stuff.